Welcome to another edition of Cut the Chat. To my left, Slim Sexy himself. Okay, he's not talking to you.
Oh, you want the intro? Yeah, I'm here.
To my far right, we've got I don't even know, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Doing my shit today, Nick? Introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, people? It's your main man, Mazi Chukz, that you ban boy.
Say that again, slowly.
What's going on, people? It's your main man, Mazi Chukz, that you ban boy. See, them call me Mazi. Y'all them sugar, now me be that tea. Stop my shine, now who be that tea? I say hold it, now who be that tea? The swag we got it. Gucci today, tomorrow Versace. So anything you want, baby, I got it. Oh yes, baby, I got it. See, oh yeah now, tell them now. Fine boy Maz, now me, they want it now. And everywhere we go, you know, we shutting down. Now my team too bad now, who was better than see? Oh yeah now, tell them now. Fine boy Maz, now me, they want it now. And everywhere we go, you know, we shutting down. Now my team too bad now, who was better than? Yes, boss.
A terrorist doing more than the people that are fighting against the terrorists? Because if you just walked up on the beach and it's just like...
You know what, I don't think you can fight terrorists, it's mad. Because if you wake up tomorrow and decide that you're going to be a terrorist and you come in the barbershop, God forbid, and you shoot up the place, yeah?
No one expected it.
Like, no one expects it. No one sees it coming. Like, you can't... It's a weird one because it's like you can do stuff to try to prevent it. But like, if someone becomes radicalized and decides to do something really crazy, it's almost impossible to manage that. It's impossible to micromanage that. Do you get what I'm saying? And so it's like, and that's the hardest thing. So like, when it comes to a terrorist winning, it's hard to kind of combat terrorism. And you don't know. Do you know what's crazy about it as well? With MI5 and CIA and all those people, you don't know how many terrorist attacks they're locking off. You actually do not know.
But in regards to, you know, your home country and whatever else, we've heard briefly within the media.
But it's still there.
What's happened, you know, with the girls going missing and everything else. I mean, like, do you think anything can actually be done about it?
Well, yeah, but in regards to Nigeria's one, it's a bit more different to the Tunisia one.
So the Nigeria one,
ours is a bit more political and almost like tribalism. It's not really.
It's not really to tribalism, it's to do with religion. These guys are going around saying Western religion is wrong, and like, you know, that's what they're called, in fact. And like, you know, they want Nigeria to be a Muslim state. So it's not even actually tribal. And so it's like
there's a bit tribal as well in a sense that because not to cut you off really, the president that was the one that just handed over, Goodluck Jonathan, was like the first Igbo, well not even Igbo, but just the president who's not from southwest or the north. So it's been the first one since we've had the independence. So they didn't surprise me to see that it was in his reign that the most security problems happened. Why? Because they don't want that. The north don't want that, or like they were out because for the past, how old is Nigeria now? About 50, 60, yeah, going. Imagine that, how many tribes? There were about 250. And since that, there's been only 2 tribes going back and forth presidency. So as soon as one president who's not from that side comes in, the more security issues happen. So that tells you there's a bit.
So you think it's a conspiracy?
Yeah, 100% is a conspiracy. I've always been of that opinion. It makes you really think about it. Why in his reign? Why not the previous?
Why? Was it because he was a rubbish president?
No,
do you think he was a good president?
I think he was a good president because. But then again, if you look at the past presidents in Nigeria, what have they really done? We've been in the same situation for how long?
No, I get it. But do you think he affected change in Nigeria? Goodluck.
100%.
What did he do that was good?
I don't think he was what I would say about Goodluck Jonathan. I don't think he was the worst.
No, but what do you know? No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. But what did he do that was good?
What did he do? I feel like, for instance, in my state per se. Like I noticed that during his reign was when a lot of things were fixed. Like in my state now, there's free education even up until university, and that's in his reign. Clearly, obviously, his government's providing funds to allow that. That hasn't happened before. Yeah. So I would say that's one thing already. In terms
just
of
in your state,
not even my state. Even that's to do with the people underneath him. Yeah. It's not one man can't change the whole world. Yeah. All you can do is provide obviously the necessary funds. Now it's 36 states in Nigeria. So if the other 35 are not bothered to change,
what do you think?
So
do you think Boko Haram could be brought to an end?
They can be brought to an end, but it will take, because it will take you can't say to me these Boko Haram people are based in the north, and they're emirs and sultans in the north. You can't say to me they have no idea who these people are, have no clue who these people who have been residing in the states for how many years are. Clearly they do know, but it's just like it's more of a conspiracy for me why it hasn't been stopped so far. And so if they were willing to comply, people of the north are more willing to comply, I think Nigeria will move forward in that aspect.
I'm Littleman. Today I went up to Camden town, up the north of London, to ask our locals what they thought of chat-up lines, if they still used them, how they met each other, and this is how it went down.
I went to this club in Camden and a guy came up to me, pulled up his shirt and he said, "Do you want to see my nipple?"
And how did you respond to that?
I didn't respond at all. No? I just walked away.
We're here in Camden again, and show me a nipple, innit? I might have to use that one, but I doubt it.
On the roadside? Did you break your arm falling from heaven?
Oh, what did you think? Did it work?
No.
No. Is it?
It just happened like this in front of the camera in the club.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you met in the club, in front of the camera?
Bar club.
Oh, is it? We're over here?
Well, we had a fight when we met.
Is it?
She bite my hand and I started like little punching her.
Oh, okay.
Trying to.
But they say hitting.
Yeah, that's how.
Hitting is like a sign of affection, yeah? When someone hits you, it means they like you. So you just get away.
So since then we are together. We are engaged.
Are you engaged? Yeah. Oh, congratulations. So it does work. So you know, you can meet someone out there.
By punching
friendly fighting.
Yeah. Innit? Play fight, and you never know. You never know where it could end up, innit?
I don't have lines, you know. Like I say, I just keep it real. Say what's on your mind. Keep it short and sweet, and don't say something that's gonna get you in trouble.
So you're Afrobeats artist. How did you go? Like, you know, are you from the UK? Were you born here?
Yeah.
Were you born here?
From Nigeria first and then over here.
So when did you move from Nigeria? He's got another freshie. You can't do the freshie jokes today. I got back up.
I know.
He's light skin as well, so you can't do light skin jokes.
Don't worry.
You can't do light skin jokes. You can't do freshie jokes.
Yeah? You think?
What good?
Alright, cool.
He's got a beard. He's got the hipster thing. Man, I've got the Shoreditch thing on lock.
Yeah.
He's got 2 chains. Is it 2 chains? 3 chains. 3. Sorry. But yeah, so then, how did you? So you lived here from when you were 8, but then you decided to do Afrobeats. Yeah. Why?
Because what it is I've always been a fan of music of African origin anyway. So I always felt like that was the direction I needed to go to when I started music. So yeah.
So like, when you started music, how long have you been doing music for?
I've been writing from probably year 7ish, so probably 12, 13ish. But I started recording when I was about 15, 16.
So when you started doing music, you started doing African music in school?
No. You know what it was? This is what it was. Because I started off doing that UK rap as well. So we had like a little group. Everyone had the little groups anyway. So we did that first. But what it was for me, I used to sample like fella, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how my rap was always sampled music. So that's how I always knew what my style was. I needed to do music of African origin.
Well, Afrobeats, what's the sound like?
Afrobeats, well, if you're a true Afrobeats fan or if you're a true fan of African music, you know that Afrobeats started with a legendary guy called Fela Nicola Kuti. That he started off. So his sound is a bit more different, it's a bit jazzy and a bit of an African twist to it. Really, that's how it started off.
No, but it's not the same as the pop stuff. Now, it's a different thing.
What it is now, people, obviously the young people, because music is your own interpretation really, so it could be like, because think about even from rap, you hear samples of like 60s and 70s and 80s, but they've done it in a modern way. So
and even Fela, like you hear
exactly. J. Cole. Yeah. So that tells you. So what it is for the younger generation African music, what we've done is kind of made it more modern, and we could go on a rap beat and still have that African twang to it.
But some of it just sounds like a rip-off of Bashment.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I don't know which ones you're talking about.
There's bare tunes that sound like Bashment with their fake Jamaican accents. Bro, I'm Nigerian.
examples.
Like what's his name? Pato Rankin.
But you know what it is?
Fam, he's Afrobeats. He sounds like a rip-off of Bashment. Like he's got a song that he's actually speaking Jamaican.
Well, you know what it is? I'm not trying to defend him in any way. What is it? Bashment and Jamaican music, really, there was a point in Africa where it really took over in African, obviously the audience and stuff, so we really loved it over there. So I think when you hear people like Pato Rankin or Burna Boy, or who else can I think of, just all these, maybe Stone Boy from Ghana, it's like an ode, almost an ode to the Jamaican artists. So it's not really like they're trying to.
I hear that.
Yeah.
So where do you think the Afrobeats is going and should be going?
I think it's going, obviously the aim is to make it world music, really, so acceptable on the world front, just like the way Bob Marley did obviously reggae, and so that's the aim for every artist, really, just to keep pushing the little counter, just getting out of the canvas that we've been given so far. So yeah.
Do you know what? Like, you started off by talking about Fela Kuti, and a lot of Fela Kuti's music was revolutionary.
Yeah.
Like, and even like to the extent he was all about black power, he was all about black people, and like he had a lot of, you know, at a time where people weren't speaking up against the government, he was speaking up against the government.
100.
But like, the problem I have with today's music, not just Afrobeats, is that people are saying, people apart from Kendrick, no one has a message. He's talking about great things that are beyond himself. So that you can put J. Cole in that category if you want, because he's got a few songs. But outside of that, no one's talking about nothing. But like, is your music about something?
100%. What it is, obviously the songs I've got out right now are mostly just normal songs per se, just most of them about myself or about maybe
a girl.
Exactly. I knew you were waiting to say, but you know what it is. That's not really why I go into music. Music for me, the reason why I really go into music is to have a voice. I've always wanted to. I'm one of those people. I like to be able to use my whatever platform it is to speak my mind. That's really the reason why I go into music. So eventually in the future you hear.
Eventually in the future.
Yeah, but that's how music is.
Yeah, but you see what you're saying. I don't particularly see a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because for me, your music is you. It's your journey. And if in 2015 your vibe is to talk about how you feeling and blah blah blah, do you? If 2016, 17, your vibe is to talk about what's wrong with the world and the government. I think if everybody came out trying to give a message, change the world, this and that and that, I think if everyone came out with that,
you wouldn't be able to go to the club and have a.
No, do you know what? I'm not even talking about that. I get that point. I get that point. But the problem I have is that like there's a massive genre of Afrobeats out there, and like literally none of them talk about anything else apart from God, and thank God for giving me money. And like I listen to bare of these songs. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's a vibe. Like, I'm not saying it's not a vibe, but I just think it's like where you're coming from a place of abject poverty. I think like it's a bit weird that it's like you keep selling the same story, you keep selling the same ideals.
But do you listen to high life music?
I don't. I mean, I just listen to Afrobeats. I'm not really into high life.
Because you know, within the Afrobeats, there's now high life. There's the pop side. There's different sides. Afro soul. But it's all under one bracket. So when you listen to like the high life side, which is from the eastern side of Nigeria, their music tends to be more about life and more about just what happens in the area, in the community.
Yeah.
But then when you listen to the pop, which is same for music over here, Western, when you listen to pop music, it's not, you won't get the activist type of music in pop. It's just usually just have a good time.
I get your point. And the reason I raise it as a point is that, you know, you try to draw a comparison to Fela Kuti.
Oh yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is that none of these people are like Fela Kuti.
Alright, so in regards to you, so what's going on with you at the moment? Like, are you performing? Have you got any EPs or anything coming out?
Yeah, definitely performing, and of course an EP coming out around about September. So looking about doing an EP launch and a launch party as well. But right now I just released a single called Tonight, which is like a more of a summary type of song. So I feel.
And that's out now.
It's out right now.
It's funny you say summary because I watched your video Hustle.
Okay.
And you had like a puffer with the fur, and I'm like, okay, this is shot in winter.
Yeah, definitely. That was shot in December, so.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
You can tell.
Yeah, I can see that. So this one now.
Yeah, this one's the summer, so the video shoot should be soon. Also, so it should be out soon as well.
What's your music saying back in Nigeria?
It's doing alright as well. It's doing alright. Obviously, I still get the feedback like once in a while, cousins or whatever will phone you saying, "Oh, I just saw your video on channel," or "I just saw your video on MTV." Like so
Do you think they appreciate it more back there than here?
Yeah, well, my sound, what I try to do, I try to do a sound which caters both for here as well as there. So over there, the music that he like mostly is like more tempo. Let's dance now. Like it's not. But here, because I do mid-tempo music, so it can survive here too. So.
Oh, okay.
Why do you sing in Yoruba?
Not always, you know.
But why you
that's
singing
what
Yoruba?
That's what. But I'm Nigerian.
The song that I was listening to was like straight Yoruba.
Which one is that?
Like I was listening to, I can't even remember. Oh my gosh.
I don't
there was a song you just had more Yoruba than any other language in that song.
Hustle. Okay, hustle is it's just in the chorus. It says JJ.
JJ. It's not Igbo at all.
It's not Igbo. One thing. It's not Igbo.
For the Caribbean.
JJ is like
easy. But then again, that word in its own is now there's a thing we call pidgin English in Nigeria, which is just broken English. Not, I'm sure you have something which is
like full paps on it.
Listen, I'm not even trying to bullshit. He's making it worse. Okay.
Or you have something.
Hey. Yeah.
You know that touched me, but I didn't really wanna. He's escalated. You know that I'm so you, man. I've got you something. How you communicate? Yeah.
But to answer his question, the reason why I do mix a bit of Yoruba is because when you look at Afrobeats itself as a genre, right now you'd say the capital, the country that brings out the most or has the most artists that have crossed over right now is Nigeria. And in Nigeria, the main city where the music, if your music is not popping in Lagos, then it's not really happening. You can try in the southeast, which is where I'm from. Obviously, the people support, but Lagos is the center of everything. So therefore, to communicate, main language in Lagos is Yoruba. Okay. So to communicate, you need to communicate somehow. So that's.
So what about Fino? Whatever.
Fino, not even Fino. Now see, Fino is an Igbo rapper. He's rapping in purely Igbo. But look at his collaborations. He's collaborating with Olamide, who's a Yoruba guy, just to cross over. Okay. Because the powers that be in Lagos are all Yoruba. So you can't cross over just speaking Igbo. They'll be like, this guy, I don't even know. See what I'm trying to say? So you need to mix up. That's why I do the Igbo style, and once in a while you put a bit of Yoruba, so you don't lose out on that side as well.
Okay. Yeah. So for somebody like myself, who I don't listen to Afrobeats. I'll be honest with you, I've got no intention of listening to Afrobeats.
I'm with you, brother.
Like, I'm not even I've just love for a fellow brother man, and moving along with a movement. If I was to try and jump on it now, who would you, other than your stuff?
Because I was going to start with my stuff.
Well, obviously, I would expect that. Other than your stuff, who would you say for a novice to be like, you know, listen to that, and then it will give you a understanding.
I'll say to you to listen to, for the commercial side of things, I'll say to you to listen to Wizkid. Okay. So the Wizkids, the Davidos, and the Burna Boys. See what I'm trying to say? But I'll say more so Wizkid than David, because that's the commercial type of music. Then Burna Boy for like the cool music and a bit more dancehall-ish that you could probably relate to, because he has that sound.
Can I get some of this on YouTube? Because I see in the clubs, you see when like an Afrobeat song comes on, and the way the dances, I'm seeing pointing up there and down there, and you understand, and I'm spinning around, and I'm like, I can't. Yeah, I mean,
that's how the Gully people as well. But back in the day, when everyone
umbrella,
Willie Bower.
I was singing in the plane, but parachutes.
You are a celebrity, and we are going to do a celebrity challenge. Okay. We have Mr. Fitness Guru round back with biceps from Jesus himself. Yeah. So we're gonna.
Head down.
Yeah.
Okay. Afro challenge, no needs. Here we go. P-Mac Fitness. We can do one. Stop. It's cool. Open your legs a little bit. I think we're comfortable. So it's good. Yeah, you got this. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Brother, man, you really had it, man. You can do it.
Dude, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you very much for blessing us and coming down. I'm still not convinced about this Afro thing.
Don't worry, give it a couple years, bro.
I'm gonna get on, I'm gonna listen and see what's good.
Give it a couple years, man.
Thank you very much, sir.
Peace, King.
Oh, King, yeah? King, yeah? Okay.
African thing, innit?
Yeah, whatever.
Power to the people.
Yeah, forget that.
Respect. Subscribe, Cut the Chat TV, and check out our website www.cutthechat.co.uk. We've got much more shows on there, and make sure you stay in touch. And also, we have got like the opportunity for you to win a pair of trainers or £50,
£50,
50 quid, £50 for being our 1,000th subscriber or something like that. 1,000 subscriber.
See, this is what happens.
Because I'm not African, I'm African,
exactly.
Right? So I can't pronounce that word.
We know this.
1,000 subscriber. So thank you. 1K. God bless. Peace.